He's one of 2 active. He's their highest draft selection overall as he comes home to Cedric Mullins.
Yeah, big strike thrower. Hot humid night.
Mullins skies this one out to right field. Taylor Trammell back in front of that 373. He reels it in.
Yeah, home run swing right there. Saving by adding Xfinity Mogul to their internet. I'm going to have to do that.
Look, we're about to make you the greatest two-way player to ever have a comeback here, Jim.
Better than Shohei Ohtani. I don't think that's going to happen.
No, and to your point, Trey, I mean, he's back in 2017, and that was against the Mariners.
There's the slider at 89. It could have been his 6th home run of the year. Yeah, they did not add any farther fences in right field or center here.
Trey, he fouls this one away. 14 of his.
A travesty like Aaron Judge, who leads the world in home runs, did, but he plays here much more regularly. Oh, what a nice.
Handing it.
I don't know, but I get the fingers out of the way.
Oh, this one up and inside to Trey.
It's him in the hand or the arm. Same with the umps.
Still finds you. Santander from matter when you haven't played at certain parks for the first time.
Well, all mounds are different. It's Baltimore on a hot, humid night.
Santander rips it out to center field. Julio Rodriguez is there.
Take a look at George Kirby.
Mix all my pitches. I can't be just fastball anymore.
Well, they tell you, and then they go, ooh, I better start. And then you make your breaking ball a little bit better. If you never throw it.
But here he is behind Hayes.
And swinging at 3-0.
And he loses Hayes. So a hit by pitch, 2 aboard and 2 on.
Yeah, the other factor is when you see in stars. Now, I don't know if it's that hot today, but it's much warmer than it is on the West Coast.
It was
battle, where very rarely do you have heat while it waves. Okay, so your command's off.
But he's already given up 1.
Certainly look for it.
3-1.
And then makes a great pitch in on his fist out against one of the hottest hitting teams in baseball, the Red Sox.
Full count.
Oh, I don't know about. Well, Kirby's pleased. He usually gets about 4 runs a game, and they've done that already before he goes out to pitch the 2nd inning. You know, give up runs, but it looks like, I mean, he's all about commanding the ball.
Mountcastle keeps this one on the ground. J.P. Crawford to Kirby to Odor outside. He's been able to work around the Orioles, and as you mentioned, getting a little more run support than he's used to early.
The Mets in Boston. You know, the Oakland was his best start, but they didn't give him a lot of run support so quickly. That and the fact that, you know, they won 90 games last year, as we mentioned. So they're rebuilding, but they're rebuilding with this, you know, trying to win more than 90 games.
Not be good. We've got a good fun differential. Orioles have got a little bit of that going on.
To him, you go out and get Odor, you're paying the minimum to, and he's been a star. I mean, all these.
1 for 5 yesterday, but that one was a nice 2-run home run. Orioles still looking for their first hit. 2 outs here in the 2nd.
Perfect fastball, 97 on. They had 90 wins last year. The Orioles, you know, was what, 50? So the Orioles, when we see him, I'll be excited because I think he's going to be very special.
The chatter as Kirby the morning after you woke up on Sunday and it was, okay, where's Grayson? Mateo scorches a ball, back picked by Suarez to first, and just in time. Mateo thinks he had this one.
Yeah, he's you know, he's got an emotional. They did in Boston,
Kirby outside to Mullins. He flies. Mullins sends this one to the right and foul. Mateo with 13 stolen bases. He is second to Julio Rodriguez.
Yeah, the center fielder. Because if he does run, he better make it down 8 runs.
2-1. Mullins, shallow left center, brings in Rodriguez and more. It's all Rodriguez. And the first out for the.
Trey can hit. He's, you know.
On the ground, back to Suarez. 5-4, and the stretch at first is just in time. A double.
To come to spring training in his best shape, even though spring training was 3.5 hours.
First pitch rips this one just past the infield.
Yeah, a BB into center field.
It's the air raid, so the Orioles. George Kirby comes home. Hayes, a drive out to center field, ranging to the left. Rodriguez. And he's there. They'll chase Santander back.
Artistically changed.
Modified it. Looks like a pirate hat.
Hayes, his third base umpire, said he went too far.
Breaking ball strike called there. Inning leads off the inning.
Yeah, there's some bat speed because they try to get right in on his fist, and he's able to get the bat hit to it. Yeah, you can see him. And then so they go hard in, and then there's this. Very small lead. He's not going anywhere other than trying to score on a double. Things like that. So Scott Service, former catcher. I mean, maybe, I doubt it. Maybe he said throw over. There's Scott. We mentioned 7th year.
The first question was, well, you can do anything if they're in the dugout. Mountcastle fouls a few ratings. Mountcastle, chopper back up the middle. Frazier to first, and the Orioles.
I was asking about Jordan Westbrook. So lately he's been a lot better, and you know, done our head.
Bowie, they're going to want to take advantage. They just kicked off a 12-day road trip. But a 5-4 win for the Bay Sox. What was it? Bright blue skies.
At AAA.
1-2. Reyes checks on a foul in between teams in terms of having the most major leaguers on that roster.
Through what, four starts, 19 2/3 innings at AA. But you look, that's what he's talked about, his platforming, getting a certain amount of innings. So hopefully when you become a competitive ball club, like the Mariners were last year, and they'd like to be.
We've also been big on selecting mid-major collegiate pitchers. As Urias drives this one out to right, and the gap down for a base hit. Urias on the way to second. Rodriguez comes up with it. And a 1-out double. Orioles get their
4-0 lead, so he's been really hitting well.
Inside to Jorge Mateo. Ramon. Mateo had a single back in the third.
Yeah, that's an awfully good. Much better than that record indicated, but.
And for him right now, again, this is his best start on the road so far. (3-1) battling here with Mateo.
And probably not a lot of innings to show your where.
No battle here. Full count, and he wins the battle with Mateo. Hurt guy. Cedric Mullins looking for his first hit.
I wonder what the significance of 68 is. That's usually a spring training number. when you're in the minors.
I always said for Tyler Wells, it's just because he wanted to reflect his height on his back.
Long team, and then a lot of times numbers are just retired, like the Yankees. Where's it?
I think that belongs to somebody else of relative close proximity.
And there's your perfect pitch up and in to get Mullins out by a play person.
Got it. You're the pitching, I'm the offense, and we're going to put this together.
I'm pitching for the Mariners tonight. I got a shutout going into the 6th. Kirby's been good. A lot of strikes. Look like they may have a little, have him on the rope a little bit in the 1st. And then he made a pretty good pitch to Rush. And you go out there and it's already 1-0, which is what they were able to do.
Mancini out towards right field. Taylor Trammell back right in front of the wall.
If you hit a fly ball to the warning track, your pitchers are, having parties and celebrating. Because balls that used to be.
We've heard from the guys too. The most unnerving thing for them is it sounds different off the bat.
I don't mean the Cordero 437 one to right field, but the home runs over the Green Monster.
To stifle the O's. Santander rips this one foul out to right. Jose Ramirez.
Yeah, they don't see Judge for a while, but Ramirez comes in with the Guardians, and
you take a look yesterday, 1 for 4, but that one.
Yeah, well, that's Matt Barnes.
It's behind 1 and 2 here to Kirby. Santander smacks it. Not a home run, but we'll take a base hit.
Okay, so that sounded to me like, and you have the computer that'll tell me how.
Tonight. Looper, first pitch out behind first on the run, just over the glove of Ty France. Hayes and another foul ball. Hayes batting .294.
I mean, he's the kind of.
2 outside again.
This game at .296 because they're hitting pretty much everything you throw. And once again, did he call him out?
First pitch that is missed to Adley. Started him off with Kirby here at 87 pitches, 3 shy of his highest.
One of the few changeups here in the 6th inning he's thrown, trying to throw something he hasn't thrown. With a strike with an 8-0 lead and 2 outs in the 6th inning. And he chooses, because he couldn't do anything but hit himself.
Pulling the Orioles so far. Kirby 2-2, and Adley powers a foul ball with some energy. I think that one cleared.
There's another, just trying to get him out with the same pitch he struck him out the last time, and he's all over it. See, is at 93.
2-2. Adley with a soft ground ball that should do it. Crawford connects.